You are Juan Jose Cerna. Mr. Cerna, you now stand charged yet again.
A camouflage hoodie in a parking lot? Jose Cerna isn't exactly a stealth operative, just a guy with a screwdriver and a terrible plan. And in Texas? Where people treat their trucks like family. Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
With burglary of a motor vehicle. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you.
On March 20th, 2025, law enforcement officer was dispatched to a burglary of a motor vehicle that occurred in the Old Navy parking lot in Harris County, Texas. A law enforcement officer spoke to two witnesses who viewed the incident. The first witness stated that the suspect's motor vehicle pulled up the complaining witness's motor vehicle, and the suspect wearing a camouflage hoodie got out and pulled on a door handle of the complaining witness's motor vehicle, attempting to open it. That set off the alarm of the motor vehicle, and the first witness advised that the suspect got back into a car, drove off to another area of a parking lot, parked and waited for the alarm to stop alerting. The first witness stated that once the alarm stopped making noise, the suspect jumped back over to the complaining witness motor vehicle, parked, and the suspect in the passenger seat got out and was able to make entry into the complaining witness's motor vehicle. The complaining witness advised that she was walking up to a motor vehicle when she saw a Hispanic male wearing a camouflage jacket sitting in the driver's seat of her motor vehicle. The complaining witness stated that the suspect saw her walking up, jumped out of her motor vehicle, got into the passenger side of a waiting vehicle with an unreadable plate, and the complaining witness then heard the male tell the driver, "Go, go, go." Another law enforcement officer advised he was patrolling when the gold Tahoe that the suspect was observed in passed him at a high rate of speed. Traffic stop was initiated, and the law enforcement officer was able to send pictures from the witness showing the suspect motor vehicle leaving the location to another law enforcement officer who was able to verify the suspect motor vehicle. After further investigation and search of the suspect, a camo jacket was found in the rear seat, and a flat-pointed screwdriver consistent with the tool that would be used to break a lock on the complaining witness's door.
It was both that were attempting to B&B.
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant is the registered owner of the vehicle, but the motor vehicle was displaying a counterfeit tag that did not come back registered to
So Mr. Cerna is the one that owns the Tahoe?
No, I apologize, Your Honor. Mr.
Yeah,
Cerna is the second. Looks like the second individual that was in the that was in the driver's seat whenever the complaining witness came out of the vehicle is not the owner of the vehicle.
Judge, if I may, the complainant or the witness stated that she saw a Hispanic male with a camouflage hoodie. When they were pulled over, there's two people in the vehicle. The camouflage hoodie was not on my client, so I'm saying that there's no probable cause.
They have both of them in the car, being car.
The both of them in the car?
That's what according to you, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Both individuals.
Were in the car attempting to.
I have the
Because I thought it read that one person wearing a camouflage hoodie was in the car.
That was the second one. So the first person goes in, gets out, and then that's when the other one goes in. And then at that point, the complaining witness comes up and tells them to take off.
This isn't a criminal record, it's a career. Burglary, theft, assault, repeat. Judge's face says it all. How are you still out here? Spoiler, he won't be for long.
Mr. Cerna, let's go through your stuff. Theft of wire or cable. Theft. Trespass. Evading arrest. Burglary of a motor vehicle. Theft. Assault of a family member. Attempted burglary of a motor vehicle. Burglary of a motor vehicle. Theft. Third. Burglary of a motor vehicle. Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Evading arrest in a motor vehicle. Burglary of a motor vehicle. Assault. Possession of marijuana. Robbery. Felony theft. Assault, a prior, now a felony. Another felony assault. Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Tampering with a government record. Felony theft. Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. And now open, you have unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. felony theft, burglary of a motor vehicle, and possession of a criminal. What on earth do we need to do to keep our county safe? It's a rhetorical question, but I don't know what on earth we need to do.
You scare me. When a judge says that, you know it's over. Home confinement? Scram monitor? This isn't bail, it's a straitjacket with ankle monitors. One misstep, and it's lights out in a 6x9 cell.
To ensure that our county and our cars are safe. You live in Houston, dude. You don't live in Montana or Wyoming. People like their guns and they like their cars. And when you muck with the wrong person, they're going to shoot your ass dead. It happens time after time.
Judge, he's due in felony court tomorrow for his felonies. His bond is currently set at 10,000 for this misdemeanor. Can we reset till Friday to see what happens in felony? I'm asking the court to not revoke his bond. His bond is set at 10,000. I'm asking the court to just keep it in place.
So there's nothing for me to revoke because he has not made bond on
In felony, correct.
You're now being held at no bond on at least 2 of the felony cases that I see. If I don't know if you're going to get out, but if you do, I'm ordering you to have home confinement. I don't want you out at all because you scare me, Mr. Cerna. You really do. You're not going to be in possession of weapons. On your other ankle, I'm going to put a scram monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. I don't want you using any dope. And let me be frank. If I find that you break any of these conditions on your bond, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have teeth popping out. Do you understand? Do we have, who got the co-defendants? Do we have the co-defendants? No contact with the co-defendant, please, Felicia.
Still loading, Your Honor. I apologize. We have the co-defendant, Your Honor.
Say it again.
We have the co-defendant. I'll sit on the protein.
Let me ask you this. You ever had a job before? Like a full-time job?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. So with this, it's just a matter of time, dude. It's either dead or 50 years, man. Really? Life's too short to live in a 6x9 box for the next 50 years. All right.
Hey, good morning, Judge. I'm here on Katrina Keys. You had her on docket for Friday for a bond violation, but she needed to come in and talk to you anyway, so she came today.
I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now, man. But unacceptable. You're on bond for DWI and you now you're allegedly consuming alcohol.
No.
Yeah.
I spoke with the Scram people and she said that was not it. It's not an alcohol violation. She doesn't know if
Alcohol was detected during both tamper events, but they cannot be confirmed because of the nature of the tamper.
I haven't had a drink since I was arrested, Your Honor. I've done everything this court has asked me to outside of looking for a job and everything. I have had no problems. I've called Scram about my device because I have neuropathy swelling once it goes down. So she said it was loose. I asked them. The only thing that I did on Saturday and Sunday, which can be confirmed by my GPS monitor, I went to my son's basketball game. I left my house, went to my son's basketball game, from the game back.
Let's
I
do
have
this.
not done anything.
Lisa, do you mind sending a birth test right now, please? I'm going to send you a birth test. You
Okay.
come back. Do you
No problem.
understand?
Mhm.
We'll deal with the violation when you come back.
Okay.
Just please take a seat. Tell me about it.
We can just, for the DDR?
No,
Oh,
she
sorry, her drug test was presumptively negative, Judge.
ever test positive again, I'm going to keep you.
Judge, it was a scram temper.
If you ever tamper with the device again, I'm going to keep you. I'm doing everything in my power not to revoke your bond. Do you understand? I
Mm.
don't care what it is. If there's a problem with your device, you need to go have it switched out, go get it looked at, but I will not entertain any more excuses from you. No tolerance. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay? All right.
Did she address my, curfew? My lawyer was supposed to ask you about my curfew because I got a job and I started today. And the job is from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. at Igloo. And I have the letter saying that I've been accepted for the job.
Does she have something open elsewhere as well?
She had a needed provide open up at Austin County, Your Honor.
It's still open?
It's not still open. I'm not sure if she plugged it or what happened, but looks like she's on probation now. For that one at Austin County.
You're on probation for DWI. You've not picked up another DWI. I don't want you driving in the middle of the night.
I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
That was just on March 26th, I believe, Your Honor. Is when
Right,
she
I
applied
don't-
for when that case was resolved. The year probation.
I resolved that case. And I,
You still have an open DWI and you picked up another DWI.
I didn't. I haven't done anything since before.
Don't talk. All I know is that you have a probation for DWI, you have an open DWI. The last thing I want is another death on my streets. And I'm going to do everything in my, I tell Pete, everybody tells me what I want to hear here.
I'm
And then
not.
when they get out there,
Before I took the job, I spoke with my lawyer.
It's keys.
I have someone that works there and they shuttle and I can get a ride. But right now, like I'm having a problem with getting my lights were turned off. The phone was turned off. I'm worried about monitoring. So I've been working very hard to find a job. This is the only job that I found and I need to work to survive, to pay my bills. I have to work. And with the background that I have, it's been hard for me to find a job regular 8 to 5. This is the only thing that was available. And then I made sure that there was a ride or a shuttle. They work in shifts. So 5, 6 people in my neighborhood work there. So I've secured a ride to and from work.
proof of employment that you actually have a job working
I
there.
have it. My lawyer have it and I have the email
Have you
right
get
here.
with your lawyer? I want to see actual proof that you're working there. And then we'll put a GPS monitor on you,
I have a monitor. I have GPS monitor already.
exact address, so that we know that you're going to and from work. If you deviate in the slightest, and I don't care what it is, that'll be your 3rd bond violation, and I'm going to lock you up. I will deem you a public danger and make your bond sky high. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
The-
Chief Marie, I'll have you get with your lawyer and then they can get with pretrial.
And I start today. It starts today at 5 p.m., which is why she had me come today.
Okay.
So-
I'll have you get with Miss Reedy. She can get with pretrial. You guys can work out the details.
All right, thanks.
Judge, would you like me to email that proof of employment to you or to pretrial?
No, to Felicia. And I
Okay.
don't know if you have her email address. I'll see if I can get it for you.
Okay, please.
Uh,
I'll see if I-
Give me a second. I'll chat it to you. Hold on a
Okay,
second.
thank you, Judge.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi.
Just a little bit down so I can see your eyes.
Sure.
That's okay. How are you?
Good.
Ma'am, you've not picked up another case.
You're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one,
One will be appointed to you.
Judge, if I could just confirm the name.
Agbasielo.
On April 1st, 2025, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas regarding a disturbance. Law enforcement officer made contact with second complaining witness who stated that he was inside the apartment when he heard the first complaining witness outside getting yelled at by the defendant. The second complaining witness went outside to see what was going on, and the defendant yelled at him to stop putting things in the pothole in the parking lot. The second complaining witness told the defendant he was fixing the hole. And the defendant threatened both the complaining witnesses, pointing at them with their fingers, making a pistol shape with their fingers, saying, "I'm going to shoot you."
Wait, you said there were 2 complaining witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I have here. It says, "I'm going to shoot you," towards both complaining witnesses.
And we have Ms. Agbasielo making the alleged threats.
Correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there's only charges one.
There's only, yeah,
Just one.
Right.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, who is the complaining witness?
Video strong.
Is it a known person? Because we have priors with Ms. Iglesias, and there are assaultive and, pretty dangerous priors. Any of the same complaining witnesses?
Does not appear so, Your Honor. I'm looking through. No, Your Honor. It seemed like it's just, from what we can see, it's just.
Was it a street worker? Was it someone working for the city, or
It's someone that lives there, Your Honor.
just out there fixing the potholes?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Iglesias, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you, as a condition of your bond, not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We can give you time. So what I'll have you do now is I'll have you sign a receipt of Victoria. We'll have you take a seat while we draft the bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please, ma'am, don't pick up any new cases. Just don't have contact with these people. I don't want to have to put you in jail.
Your Honor, it was the same thing the last time, the
Just,
last case.
just please be careful,
Yeah.
Really.
People make false allegations all the time.
And I get it. There's always two sides to the story. That's why you have a lawyer. That's why we'll give you time. But the evidence will point to whose side is correct.
Yeah, and I do have them.
So please.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.